Birthday wahala. Nollywood actress Tonto Dikeh call out ex-husband Churchill. My correct people dem, wahala wear heavy cover shoe. Tonto Dikeh no fit hold body again o, she don come out o. Come give Churchill woto. Una know say when you dey suffer, dey try to raise your son alone. Then every birthday, the father wey no dey contribute anything go come out. Come dey write my flesh, my blood, my this, my that. Haba manner. Una remember now, say Tonto Dikeh come wish her son happy birthday. Say thanks for making fatherhood through motherhood a beautiful ride and all. Because na that she don play that role for years. She don play the role for years. So many people dey talk say Tonto Dikeh allow the father, to come to the son's life and all that. So she don come out and clarify, say she no stop the father from checking up on his son. Say na him himself want to dey come social media, come cloud chase for the son birthday. Una know say Churchill don come social media yesterday. Say happy birthday my son, my prince, my flesh and blood. Mother Yah, King Oladuni, Churchill, all call her names. Call her names, but to pay school fees na wahala. The Churchill himself, man, they don't drag her like I pass my neighbor generator, while other people they drag it Tonto Dikeh. Well, my correct people them. Others say that Tonto Dikeh no one allow Churchill access to him pikin, of which Churchill don't talk one or two about that matters. So Tonto Dikeh don't come clarify the air. Talk many things, of which if you listen to Ram, follow watch the video where she talk about everything about her marriage, how he separate. The video na video of years ago. You go somehow understand. Say be like say she no lie for this her write up. I want read now for una. Truth no dey change o. Even in the next 15, 20, 30 years, truth still be truth. You will still talk on the same way. Alright, so make I read them for una. Make una hear. Let me una still give una contributed. Being a father has less to do with your aim and more to do with your heart. For the past 7 years, you have done it all to hurt my child, from spiritually to physically. And you and your family have claimed severally that you won a court case on child custody, but you decided to leave the child for me. Let me ask you and those clueless lots a question. Who goes to court and win a custody battle and decides to forget about the child? Make it make sense. How intelligent do you sound? I have always known you to be a prolific, adamant and pathological liar who lies can raise the pie. I won that case. It hurt you so bad that you were asked to pay CS fee and educational fees. The court of law does not admit diabolical proofs, but the magnitude of my proof of your diabolical nature made them understand my fears for the life of my child and asked that you only have extremely strict supervision, visitation by someone I trust. Why would a court put such a huge law on you? What you won was the price of CS fee. After you told the judges you were broke and even demanded that I paid your transportation fees to court. It's all in the court's transcript, which you stroke lawyers should have, and I also have. For 7 years, you have only paid 4 months CS fee, no zero school fees, and have never ever done a visitation or attempt to. Yet, you self-pity telling people you don't have access to my child. After much begging and pleading, I let you come around for the first birthday, which you contributed not even a pin or giving him a present. Yet you ran to social media to post pictures as though you lifted a finger. even told people you sponsor the birthday. My stand is my stand. I will not spend so much money taking care of a child alone for you to have access only to deceive the world that you are taking care of him. You were called 6 years ago to pay school fees by the school. You told them you had made a transfer and blocked them. So I decided to take away your surname from his permanently. Be responsible for a child you have no business in his life or owning one. I left you 7 years ago due to domestic violence, prolific cheating, and having no family value as a man. But you still managed to hassle my contact to send a condolence for my mom, a woman who hated the ground you walked on and saw through all your numerous lies. But you can't use same energy to check on your beam we created for 7 long years. But you can come to the gram to celebrate him. You are a pie bit by choice and by heart. And by pepper them gang, it's in your blood. The evil that lives in you is an inheritance. From your childhood, you claim I asked you to buy me a house. God laugh. Your mother, after working with mental health hospital for over 30 years in the UK, bought herself a home with the help of her London-based taxi driver boyfriend that often physically abused her. You couldn't put food on our table till the last 2 months before I left you. Then your first ever Yahoo money landed while being with you. First money I ever saw you spend, and you took your then side piece, now your wife, for holiday and abandoning your 7/8 months old. So how could I be asking you for a house from a man I was feeding, clothing, and man that even when you paid for the rented apartment we lived in, I prayed for you because life was hard with you. Came back after my son delivery only to find out that you borrowed the money, and when they came to embarrass you with police and social media threat, I had to reimburse the fellows. We were practically living off money from my wealthy relatives who didn't want me to suffer. So basically, our financial status was based on what I brought in. How then could I have asked you for a house you clearly could never afford at that time, or while you were still owing me from the wedding and bride price I used my money to marry you? All proofs and evidence remain on my YouTube channel titled That Down Place No Clear. But if you go her YouTube channel, scroll down, you go know say Tonto no dey lie. She made a video of over 1 hour plus. I watched that video. Everything where she dey talk, she dey bring out evidence. And she dey talk, she dey bring out evidence. And she dey talk, she dey bring out evidence. You go dey forced to believe all wetin Tonto Dikeh dey talk. Honestly, before you argue with me, take out time, watch the part 2 of this video, because this one na part 1. When you don't watch the part 2 of this video, then go Tonto Dikeh page, go scroll. You go see where she talk about her marriage. Everything where shele with evidence. With evidence. Over evidence. Now then you go know say no be to argue. All wetin me and know be say Churchill life is more of packaging than reality. I'm telling you, the life is more of packaging. Even this in marriage, where we say na every 5 market days, 9 then they do photo shoot. It's more of packaging than reality. No be say na wetin they wish them, I just perceive it. I might be wrong, I might be wrong, but maybe na because of all the things I don't hear from Tonto, now make I just they look there like that. Even he never even tell self where rumor come out say Churchill did date, Spanky, that very girl with Papa gree follow talk for voice note say they shine a Congo. So my cry people, I just feel like say Rosina woman wey sabi marry well. You know some women dey like that. Nobody dey perfect, including myself. Sometimes you go jam men, they go good for this way, they no go good for other ways and all that. And sometimes marriages too, it's all about up and down. Churchill fit no get money, maybe some moments na so. Tomorrow he go come get money, tomorrow if he no get, na so marriage be. So, but the main thing there was the cheating. And that one na break, the horse's back, I been a camel back, then they say break. Now that one I just spoil things. Because we say they endure with man, so the man they loyal. But if they endure with man, the man see they go they shit on you. Even if you get money, prefer to go chop am outside. Abba, nobody go fit take am o. Nobody. Anyway, part 2 day for this news. Man, no talk too much. Alright, so my character people, thank you for watching. Una stay beautiful. Una bye.